Hello.
Hi, good morning, everybody. Or, well, it's not morning for half of you if the chat is indicating anything, because y'all are on the other side of the world, but welcome to the Little Cup. This tournament is a tournament where you have to raise a monster that is a product of combination, but you can't combine to raise their stats. So, we're fighting babies today. These are little baby monsters, 0 years old, 0 months old, 0 weeks old, have their starting stats, but they are allowed to have text passed down, their nature passed down, their form passed down, and you can use any item on them that does not affect their stats. We're looking at our Group A monsters right here. We have Garibaldi, Nash's monster, aka Moose Bones, a purebred Onboard Ram, Stardust Wyvern's monster, a purebred hanger, Concrete Baby, a Mono Golem, my monster. I'm MachoCheeze, if you're watching the VOD of this on YouTube and you don't know that for some reason. We have Tobean, Damon's monster, a Jill Cato. We have Solster. This is a new player. The name on the memory card is Brandon. So Brandon's monster, Solster, a purebred Joker. And then we have Metal Claw. I believe this is a rancher named Aelfric. They're also a new player from what I understand. So a couple new, some new blood in this, so pretty fun. And then over here in Group B, we have Bismarck, another purebred raised by Patch. We have First Breath, a Joker Dragon, raised by Sphera. We have, believe this is pronounced Buh, the Plant Model, raised by JP. We have Stiff Whistle, the Mock Joker, raised by Cronius Nightmare. We have Purple Burple, which is my favorite name of the 12 entries here, the Biologist 13's monster, and we have, I believe this is pronounced Sanaya, Mojo's monster, which is a pixie model. Buh. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and hop into things. Thank you all for tuning in early in the morning. You know how Mr. MachoCheeze likes to do his Saturday tournaments early in the morning for him, 10 a.m. So we're going to go ahead and start off with a prediction. We have Garibaldi and Metal Claw facing off first. Ooh, Elfric. Cool. Thanks for the follow, dude. Happy to, or interested to see how Metal Claw is going to do today. Alright, so predictions live. Should be live. Let me pull things up on my... So, we do prediction betting here. I have Patooies, that's my channel currency, and basically what you all need to do is just to vote on who you think is going to win, or your favorite. So we have Garibaldi versus Metal Claw. Zilla is terrifying. It has 220 starting life, 200 power, and 130 defense, which I believe can be pushed up to the next level with form. This is what a lot of people thought going into this tournament was going to be the best monster to choose. And we have two of them, so if two of them make it to the top four, pretty good indicator of how well this monster might be in this format. So, alright, predictions are live. We got 700 Patooies on Garibaldi, 250 on Metal Claw. I've rambled enough. Let's go ahead and get started. So, Nash going with, I believe it's the basics, charge, and then tail lashes, which Patch I'm pretty sure is only a move difference than yours. Move this over here. Now I will say, not that it's going to be boring, but we're probably going to be for a long haul for this tournament, because there's not going to be a whole lot of KOs unless these Zillas are involved, if I'm being honest. But that's okay. Alright, so we see Metal Claw getting the light bullet there. That move could probably be a key for him winning these matches. He would need to use it frame one, though. As you can see, he's not doing a whole lot of overall damage to Garibaldi, whereas Garibaldi was able to hit him once and take a good 1/3 of his lifespan. We'll prox the guard. We got game one, Garibaldi. It's favored. Alright, we're moving on to game two. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I think I slept with my mouth open. Excuse me. We see a foolery, but it didn't matter because Metal Claw still missed the tail blade at the 86%. So for those of you who, oh, we see another foolery. I know this monster has 100 fame and not 100 fame. I think it's got 50 fame. It has 100 loyalty. But as you can see, the tail lashes there, doing a good chunk of Metal Claw's health. Garibaldi has a lot of guts stored up though, so he's going to be able to swing a lot. No crit on that tail blade, procs the guard, that's probably going to be it. Metal Claw is not going to be able to do enough damage to be able to knock Garibaldi out, especially with the guard. Let's see how much this does. 19, a lot more than I thought I was going to do, to be honest. Maybe a crit tail blade. Oh, but Garibaldi just runs the clock out with the charge. So Garibaldi is going to take the first match of the day, 2-0. Let me write that down on my little handy dandy notepad here. Alright, so Garibaldi wins that. You heard that clicky pin? Yes, sir. We old school out here, I guess. Alright, so next up we're going to have Onboard Ram, which is Stardust's monster. And And then we'll have Solster, which is Brandon's monster. So, pure breed battle right now. Pretty interesting. We don't see either of these monsters a whole lot because just normally in normal formatted tournaments, most pure breeds are not the thing that you want to run. Not that always the optimal thing is the best, but I think these are two pretty good choices for here. Joker's got pretty good starting stats. Let's see, Solster. Predictions are going live. You have 30 seconds.
Obonga says, eat this onions.
Oh my god.
Eat this onions.
The Obunga Choir. But the cool thing about Hanger, it's one of the speediest monsters available with form correction, as well as being decently accurate and decently powerful. The life is a little bit to be desired, but there's going to be overall pretty low skill in this tournament, because a lot of people ran like gold subs, so that's going to be in Ram's favor. Solster, I actually believe just has basics, if I'm remembering correctly, so he's not going to be doing the most damage, but he's going to be able to wither a whole bunch, and on board Ram has a slow guts rate, so if Solster just starts hitting him, Ram might not get a chance to attack. Yeah, he just has the basics. Yeah, so this, as you can see, these monsters are not doing a whole lot of damage, but they're doing a whole lot of like life bar damage to each other. Considering the fact that they don't have a whole lot of life. Big difference compared to Garibaldi and Metal Claw. So if Solster's got a slight lead, that Hammerfall is going to do a good chunk of damage. Yeah, no end moves for the Joker somehow. It's an interesting choice. We see a grit from Ram, but Solster's going to take that first game. It's definitely an interesting choice. I don't hate it though. But if I was going to go Power Joker, I don't know. If I was going to go Power Joker, I would have done the Bajarl subbreed. Because you can still keep a pretty fast guts rate at 13, but then your power level is going to be a lot better. Yeah, Ram does have a lot of tech. Stardust did do a lot of passing down to this boy. Alright, see a Sledge Fall at 47. This is going to do a good chunk of damage. 74. Solster, if it's a purebred Joker, I'm going to guess it has Anger. So probably no chance of proccing power in this matchup. Ooh, this low kick should do it. Alright, Ram takes it to a game 3. I thought about Joker for a little bit. Raising one for this. Because Death Flare, which we'll see later in Pool B, Death Flare's starting stats are insane. Just overall, like its stat cap average is a little crazy. But I was thinking the optimal, or what I would have gone with in a Joker build would have been a Flare Death that had basics. Well, obviously everyone has to have basics this tournament. Basics, Death Scythe, and Death Cutter. I wouldn't even mess with Death Energy, because I would have predicted a lot of people were going to be running really tanky monsters. Oh, the Death Punch is going to lock Ram out from attacking. Yeah, he gets 45 right at the buzzer beater. So, Solster takes that 2-1. So I didn't, you have gone basics, death energy. I don't think that's, like, wrong, right? Obviously, this is, I don't know, has anyone done something like this before? Not that I can remember. But the reason I would have chose, hey, Fenric, did you get sleep? I hope you got some sleep. You better got some sleep. This man has been fiending working on this CD database. If you guys don't know, legendcup.com is Fenric's website. It's been around for forever, and it's the best place for Monster Rancher info. He has started a huge project for figuring out what all the CDs in the Monster Rancher 2 DX version and Monster Rancher 1 DX versions of the game produce. And I've been helping him with it. JP in the chat's been helping him with it. Rim Inverse has been helping him with it. And then LexiChew has also been helping him with it. And this man has not slept at all. Alright, so we got Concrete. We got Tobean. So my monster versus Damon's monster. Predictions going up. Conk does not take damage, does he? He'll probably take a little bit of damage in this matchup. Tobean's got a lot of big tech. So the interesting thing about Tobean is, I believe it's the only monster in the tournament that has a special tech, and that's because in hard mode, the version of the game that we're playing on, Jill Kato starts with Snowstorm. So this is going to be interesting. Alright, so we got 1.2 on Conk, 10 on Tobean. If you're a Tobean believer, I appreciate you. He'll dodge everything, that's how speed works. Alright, we got the 78% Frost Breath, 20 Guts down. Conk does not have a fast Guts rate. He has an 18 Guts rate, while Tobean has, I believe, a 17. Maybe a 16. But yeah, Conk is, I'm interested to see how he's gonna do. I think he's gonna be way better against the Zillas and any of the other, like, tanky, slow guts rate monsters. But in matchups like this, things can really swing out of his favor really quickly. And I don't even know if he's going to get to 45 guts before the match ends. Okay, I think he's going to get one chance to attack, but he's got to use a flattening L or a tentacles. But yeah, Tobean just locked him out there. Played that really well. Tobean does not have a lot of health, though.
Hello.
Hello, McG. How are you doing this morning? Tobean does not have a lot of health, so if Conk is able to swing
Hello.
and get a lead, he might be able to get things in his favor, or he's going to want Tobean to start swinging these power techs. Maybe proc Anger, but Snowstorm is the move he does not want to see. Ooh, Tobean hits it at the 67%. Wither's 38. Conk is gonna maybe get one more chance to attack. I sound a bit different. Yeah, I'm throat's feeling a little weird. I think I slept with my mouth open. Alright, Conk is gonna get one more chance to attack. He could bring this back with the tentacles. Maybe a couple charges. Ooh, misses that too. Conk has not hit a move this set. See a flattening L. We see a charge. Okay, Conk finally got a move in there at the end, but not enough to take it. He could have brought that to a game 3 with the tentacles, but it is what it is. Alright, so Tobean wins that 2-0. Okay, so... Oh, I didn't bring my Photoshop up. I need to do that. Alright, so let me go ahead and get Photoshop loaded up. I was wondering why my CPU usage was so low. So yeah, Let me get Photoshop loaded up. Alright. I think the encoding is okay now. But Patch asked in the chat if top 2 are going through. Yes, top 2 is going through today. We're going to have... top 4 today. Let me load this in. Let me load. Let me load this in. Let me load this in, and I still need to do my X's and O's. So what are you guys thinking of the format so far? I'm kind of glad because for me it feels like it's going a little bit faster than I thought it was going to, which is nice.
Obonga says, eat this onions.
It's good. I thought there would be all bulky mons, but it's a good mix. I think it's going to be interesting. Yeah, there's a really good mix of breeds. I'm happy about that. Oh god, no, it's gonna explode.
Oh god, it's gonna explode! Get me out of here!
Yeah, that's any monster that's gonna fight those Zillas. They're definitely gonna explode. Alright, let's see. Okay, I got everything set up. Sorry about that. Completely forgot to get Photoshop all prepped for today. So I'm getting the X's and the O's made up now. And then I'll update this for you guys. Yeah, I think in this pool, I think Tobean is kind of like a sleeper monster. I think it could potentially do really well against the Zilla. And it has a really good damage output against the Hanger. I think it's probably Conk's worst matchup too, so I'm pretty glad that I've gotten it out of the way already. You're happy there's a crab. You're always happy there's a crab. Okay, so sorry for that little delay there. So we got Garibaldi, Tobean, Solster, all taking their round ones, and then Onboard Ram, Conk, and Metal Claw all losing their round ones. Still very early in the day, So we're going to go ahead, move on to round 2 of Pool A. We're going to have Garibaldi. Oh, sorry about that. We're going to have Garibaldi. I feel like I do that once or twice every bracket. We're going to have Garibaldi versus Solster. So Solster, very high Withering build going up against a slow Guts Rate monster. Garibaldi probably just needs to hit once in this matchup, though, to be able to win. So it's really just whether or not... Also, that person who bet on Tobean is, I just realized, is getting a shit ton of money. So let me go ahead and throw the prediction up here. I think there was like 1,000 something on Concrete. Alright, predictions up. Yeah, so this really just comes down to whether Solster can lock Garibaldi out of attacking or not. Garibaldi does not have Anger, but it does have Guard. Which Guard usually isn't a battle special that we see a lot. But I think it's a really interesting pick for this tournament. Considering the fact that Zilla's so tanky anyways. And he's going to get withered. Like, he's got a Guts Rate. Even just incidental withering is going to, like... Excuse me. Even, like, incidental withering is going to be important. So I think Guard's a really good pickup this tournament. Guard, for you who might be new to watching, might not know what it does. What Guard does is it halves the damage that you take, halves the damage that you do, and then doubles your Guts Rate. So it's basically a defensive version of Anger, and that's game 1. How you proc Guard is if you get hit 5 times in a row. There's a chance to proc Guard. Alright, it's 49% on the scratch. Solster dodges. This is where Solster just needs to start swinging. He backs up instead. It's terrible in this matchup for Garibaldi if he misses the starting move. Because that's going to put him in a guts deficit, and if anybody has withering and they start whittling his guts down, they can just lock him out of attacking. Solster, that's the 3rd foolery in a row. I'm going to check if this thing has... That's probably game, by the way. What's the 4th withering? What the fuck? No, this thing doesn't have. Oh, well. Nash? I mean, it doesn't matter, you won, but... You dumbass. Alright, I have an easy fix for this. I'll just pull Cheat Engine up and have the slot 1 monsters all have 100 withering. No, I said you were able to edit. I said I could help if you needed help. JP. I know, I edited yours. Because your dumbass doesn't fucking know how to cheat stuff in this game. Oh, damn it. I forgot. Cheat Engine doesn't work with EPSXE. Okay, I will be right back. I have to go and edit this thing. Alright, we're back. Okay. So we're going to have Ram and we're going to have Tobean. Predictions going to go live. Y'all got 30 seconds. Alright, we're starting. Also, first time chat from a viewer, Draken64. Hi, haven't you been in here before? You're not new, are you? Or maybe I just recognize you from Nash's chat. So we got Ram, we got Tobean. Very low life monsters here. Okay, I was gonna say you've been in here before. I thought so. But yeah, so you've been playing Monster Rancher 1. I'm excited. I want to play Monster Rancher 1. I was kind of grumpy about the ports for a couple of days, but apparently they fixed the save file issue, so not as grumpy about them now. I was finding out more discs last night. I found a couple of interesting things. I found a Gaboo soldier that has a 12 guts rate, which is pretty cool, which puts it on par with Frozen Gaboo, which has the best guts rate. Oh, and that Gaboo soldier also just starts with basics, so you don't have to use Kiss. So you can't have grit, but other than that, it's basically an optimal Gaboo. To use. And it has weird gains too. You like Sloy's ears in Monster Rancher 1. Yeah, it's got the it's got like gills. For some reason. Alright, Hammerfall's gonna take that. I found another one of the spawns that spawn the gel Naga with 1 intelligence. The one that's slurping on my nuts too gets you. JP and I both found that on the first night the port came out. We thought that was really funny. You got a spot dino in my freezer in Monster Rancher 1. Think about raising that neck. Slurping on my nuts. Yeah, I was joking about it the other day. in the database chat, but so they probably just pulled the CD list. It seems like they pulled it from Spotify or something. Ooh, toe bean grits. Oh, I don't know if double slaps is what it wants to use. 2 can probably KO. 1-2 straight. Oh, that's a really big basic tech. It does a whole lot of damage, but Tobean's gonna lose it there on that whiff. Onboard Ram takes that 2-0. Alright. So, last match of round 2, we're going to have Concrete versus Metal Claw. So let me go ahead and choose that prediction. How have y'all been doing on predictions today? Alright, prediction for this one's going live. He said poorly. Yeah. This one's interesting. Conk is not going to be taking any damage from Metal's power-based techs, but Metal has Energy Shot, and I believe Metal's still big enough for them to start in slot 4. So, potentially, Conk could get locked out of attacking again. Yeah, so Metal Claw is just like Draken said in the chat. Metal Claw is a pretty balanced build. Conk is a little bit more... Oh, what's the phrase for it? He's more specialized, I guess. Like, he's all power and defense, a little bit of life. Okay, so they just start outside of light bullet range. Alright, Tentacles at the 50-50. Finally hits the Tentacles for today. 42 guts down. Procs Metal Claw's Anger, but I don't know if he's going to be able to do enough damage to bring this back. Light Bullets will lock Conk out of attacking, but it's not going to do any damage. Crit Tail Blades might be the way to go. Nobody's swinging so far. They both have enough guts to attack. See, our first flattening L of the day, minus 19 guts. That move is kind of scary when Conk gets Anger, even with the long downtime of him hitting a monster. Alright, we see a Tail Blade. Does 33. That did more damage than I thought it was going to. Metal Claw could potentially come back. He pushes him back into a Claw Assault. I don't know. I don't know who wins this. Maybe Conk? Yeah, Conk by 4%. Ten Patui's down the drain. Alright. Ooh, dodges the 62 light bullet. Goes for the tentacles. This is going to be all of Metal Claw's guts gone. Procs the anger, but Conk is going to get the next chance to attack still. Conk could tentacles again and keep Metal Claw from attacking. Goes for a charge instead, does a little bit, 18 damage, misses that one at 58. Metal Claw has the guts lead now, misses the 61% Claw Assault. Ooh, only does 15 on the tail blade there. Ooh, hits the flattening. It's going to be a lot of guts down. That's probably going to be the game. I don't think Metal Claw is going to be able to attack. Conk could probably get one more attack there really close to the buzzer. Does he be an asshole? He doesn't. He just lets things rock. So Conk takes that 2-0. Alright, and with that, we're done with our second round. So let me go ahead and update these scores. But yeah, for earlier, Nash's monster had no loyalty and it was still beating ass, so might be a good indicator of how well the Zillas are going to do today. Alright, just updating these scores. Alright, should be saving now. Bada bing, bada boom, we got some scores on the board. Garibaldi, only monster with a 2-0 record so far. Onboard Ram, Concrete, Tobean, and Solster, all with a 1-1. And then Metal Claw, the only monster right now with a 0-2 record. Let's go ahead and start with our round 3, game 1. We're going to have Garibaldi versus Tobean. I love Tobean's card art, by the way. That boy is hungry. Alright, so that one person who bet on Conk, I thank you. Alright, you got Garibaldi, you got Tobean. Predictions are going live. Y'all got 30 seconds. There might be one hit kill potential in this. I'm not sure. Maybe on a crit charge.
Oh god, it's gonna explode! Get me out of here!
Yeah, let's see. Alright, do we see a first frame snowstorm? We don't. Belly attack on the 50-50 that whiffs. A little bit of damage on the double slap there. Goes for the frost breath. That's going to be a decent amount of guts down. If Tobean dodges the next attack, it's going to be in a pretty good place. Tail Ash is at 69 though. Dodges it. Tobean can lock. Let's call Garibaldi Garfield. Tobean can lock Garibaldi out of attacking. It's got to use Snowstorm though. Snowstorm or Frost Breath. Goes for the Frost Breath at 77. That's going to wither 12. Not too bad. Snowstorm would have been way better there though. Garibaldi's going to get one more chance to attack, I think. Goes for the Tail Lashes. His best move hits. Oh, I believe that hits in just in the lead, and Garibaldi's going to win that on the last second. Yeah, 35.9 to 30. Zilla Rush has real one-hit KO potential for me. Yeah. That move's going to be scary if it crits. Alright, goes for the Frost Breath. A little bit of Withering. Procs Vigor. If anyone new in here is watching who doesn't know what Vigor does, it's a battle special that makes your monster move around the arena as fast as possible. Wow, okay. We did see a one-hit KO. 105 on the Tail Lashes. Garibaldi takes that 2-0. So far, Whale's been unstoppable today. Alright, next we're going to have Onboard Ram versus Concrete. Alright, so Garibaldi won that one. I'll go ahead and throw the prediction up for Ram versus Conk. This one's interesting because Ram isn't going to be doing a whole lot of damage to Conk, but this is where Conk's low skill might come back to bite him in the butt. We'll see. Though Conk is going to be able to chunk onboard Ram's life really hard with almost anything that he has. We got 50% on Ram so far, 50% on Conk. Alright, bets are done. Let's see. This is probably a matchup where Conk doesn't want to swing first. He would rather Ram waste some guts and then give him a better chance to hit. Do we see an anger? We do not. Goes for a hammerfall at 52. -8 guts, no anger. We're sitting 44 on tentacles, 53 on charge. Does a good chunk of Ram's health. See a little punch, does 14. Tentacles at 43, that whiffs. Ram in a pretty good spot now. Fist Missile 71 whiffs. Conk has Hurry. He's got Hurry like almost every match. Ooh, misses the charge. Ooh, Hammerfall to run out the clock. Ram is going to take that first game. Yeah, unfortunately Conk was just not really able to hit anything that round. Tentacles at 41 hits. A lot of guts down. These two have a pretty similar guts rate, so Conk basically got a hit in for free there. Ram's going to have a slight guts lead on Conk. Misses the charge at 49. Hits a little punch, does 20. Ooh, charge returns. Does not proc power. Goes for the drill shot. Ooh, big crit there. Big withering. Conk can attack now. He goes for the flattening. Ooh, that's going to bring it to a game 3. Ironically, even though they don't do like a whole lot of damage, Hanger's basics aren't like the worst thing in here, at least for some chip damage, because they don't... We haven't seen Conk get anger today, I don't believe. That flattening was like at a 45-degree angle. Ooh, he's sitting on Sledgefall. Ooh, he picks drill shot. Ooh, crits. We see. I think we see an anger. Ooh, goes for the flattening. A lot of guts down. Conk takes that 2-1. Pretty close set there. And our last match of this round, we're going to have Solster versus Metal Claw. The Burning Wall wins. He is very angry. He said, please do not, please do not stab me with a drill again. Alright, Conk wins. He had 50% of the bet, so it was straight down the middle. So we're going to have Solster, and we're going to have Metal Claw.
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
I never get tired of that. sound effect. Alrighty, bets are live. Who you feeling? You feeling Crab? You feeling Clown Boy? Looks like people were feeling Clown Boy so far. 2 people on Solster. 510 Patuis in his corner. 250 in Metal Claw's corner. Alright, predictions are done. We're going to get ready to go. Your heart is with the Crab. Well, that's a pretty good opening. Did one damage, but got a little bit of withering in there. So I don't know how good of an opening that was, but Light Bullet on this build is really funny. I like it a lot. Alright, we see Clown Boy, Solster, just withering this poor Crab down. He's probably withered about 30 guts in the last couple of moves. Tailed away with anger. Gonna do a lot of withering of his own. Solster does have the faster guts rate though, so he's gonna be able to attack first. Goes for another Tailor Blade. Whiffs on the 61. Solster's gonna take this first game. Yeah, just as Death Smash there to add insult to injury there at the end. Alright, game 2. Ooh, misses the Claw Assault at 54. Whiffing's really bad for Metal Claw in this matchup. It's kind of the same idea as Garibaldi whiffing, or like the Zilla's whiffing, to where it puts them in a guff deficit, and they're prone to being locked out of attacking. Does get the Tail Blade in there, so he's ahead right now. And he is not ahead right now anymore. Light Bullet is not the play. Probably a Claw Assault or a Tail Blade. Alright, goes for the Claw Assault. That's a pretty damaging basic tech. I know it only did 26, but it's Baby Cup. Ooh, whips the Death Smash at 54. Light Bullet might be good here. Getting some damage on the board with Punch. Not bad. Solster's sitting at 80 guts. He's not attacking. Oh, Metal Claw runs out the clock. So we have a game 3. Crab's fighting for his life. I'm pretty sure he needs to win this one to be able to stay in contention for top 2. Ooh, dodges the Death Smash. He's trying so hard. I respect it. Hits the Claw Assault. Goes for a Death Punch. Solster just not able to land these techs. Metal Claw not being able to land his. Misses another Death Smash on the 52%. That's like 3 or 4 50-50 Solsters missed on his last moves. Goes for the double Claw Assault. Solster can bring this back. He's got a huge guts lead. Misses another another Death Smash. Misses a Death Punch. This Crab is going crazy. He finally hits one. Only does 12 damage to him. I believe Metal Claw is going to take this one. Does he do a Tail Blade to seal it? Misses it at 61. Goes for a Death Smash. Misses that one. Metal Claw is going to take that 2-1. Winning his first set of the day. Yeah, he was that was a dodging boy. He did not want to lose. That was a fun set though. All right, let's bring this back up. Let me get the scores put in. All right, so Garibaldi won his. Ram lost. Concrete won. Tobin lost. Solster lost. And Metal Claw won. Alright, let me go ahead and save this. Pull this up for you guys. Alright, so we're sitting. We're more than halfway through now. We got Garibaldi. First overall so far, 3-0. Onboard Ram 1 and 2. Concrete 2 and 0. Toe Bean 1 and 2. Solster 1 and 2. Metal Claw 1 and 2. So right now we got Garibaldi and Concrete first and second place. Everyone else is tied for third. So pretty close day today so far. A lot can still change in these next two rounds. Alright, so we're gonna have Big Boy Garibaldi versus Concrete. So Moose Bones, Mr. Nash, going off against my monster. Interesting to see if Conk can stop this Whale's Reign of Terror. Alright, we got...
Obonga says, eat this
Both of these
onions.
fighters have dealt with custody battles
Gentlemen,
involving their
gentlemen.
children.
Dude. Obonga... predictions are live, by the way. Y'all got 20 seconds. Obonga cracks me up. It's such a weird video. Yeah, an unstoppable force versus an immovable object. Garibaldi's still going to be doing a lot of damage either way. Conk technically has 250 defense. So he's got what? Level 5? Which is more than Garibaldi has power, but it's still not going to be tanking like a crazy amount. But if Conk hits the tentacles, it's going to be really hard for Garibaldi.
Oh god, it's gonna explode! Get me out of here!
Ooh, we see a tentacles hit. Kind of low roll, not withering, but gonna put a decent amount of damage on the board. As you can see, these two have the same guts rate. Ooh, misses a charge at 56. I think another tentacles could probably seal this game out. Goes for a flattening L. Minus 14 guts. That actually might do it. Yeah, I don't think Garibaldi's gonna get a chance to attack. Goes for another flattening out. Oh, oh, dude, he could have at just like the last second. Alright, so Conk takes game 1. Ooh, tentacles, 51 hits. Alright, look at all those guts down. Garibaldi's going to get the next chance to attack, but Conk is right behind him on guts. Scratch, not too bad in this matchup. Doesn't do any withering, so it cannot proc anger from Conk. Oh my god. Brain just like stopped working there for a sec. Alright, Garibaldi's got a huge guts lead now. This is going to hurt if it hits. As you see, 49, minus 8 guts, no anger. Garibaldi winning right now. I think Conk needs a miss. He does get a miss. Garibaldi can attack again though. Belly attack. 42, minus 6 guts down, no anger. Ooh, and seals it out with a charge. So we're going to a game 3. Do see a grit, but it's not going to matter. Alright, close set. Onto a game 3. If I was Conk, he needs to let Garibaldi swing first. Alright, 30. 27. No anger, misses the charge. Misses his charge. Ooh, we see a flattening L. Does a decent amount of damage. A lot of guts down. We could see another, or tentacles. Ooh, Conk's just not attacking. Goes for a charge. He's in the lead now. Ooh, flattening L misses. That's really bad. Oh, that's probably going to seal the deal. We see an anger. Angry flattening. Oh, not going to do enough even on the crit. Charge was the worst move he could have used there at the end. Anything else probably would have sealed the deal for him with the withering. Alright, so Garibaldi, undefeated still so far. Goes 2-1 in that matchup. First time he's lost a game today, though. Excuse me. Yeah, I think Conk actually has a pretty good matchup against the Zillas. Oh, it's Garibaldi versus Metal Claw. Oh, I get what McG meant in the chat now. We're actually gonna have Ram versus Metal Claw. Is supposed to be this round. Yeah, he did good. Definitely could have just taken that if he used any other move besides charge there at the end. Alright, predictions live. You got Ram and you got Metal Claw. Alright, another 50-50 split. One person voting on Ram, 2 people voting on Metal Claw. Metal Claw has potential to do a decent amount of overall life damage in this matchup. But so does Ram. How much does this do? 85, over half. Big move. Goes for a second sledge fall that hits. That's going to take it. Do we see a Metal Claw grit? We do not. Alright, we see a couple of low kicks here. Goes for the tail blade that hits. Does a crit? It does. Big 56 damage there. Over half of Ram's health. So Metal Claw could start locking out with Light Bullet here if he decides to. Oh, he goes for it. Misses at 53. Ooh, projectile battle. Onboard Ram returns with a drill shot. Puts him in the lead, I believe. Goes for a claw assault. Assault. Does Ram get power? He does not. Both monsters can attack now. Metal Claw goes for a tail blade. Whiffs. He might get one more chance to attack. He's definitely going to need to dodge the next attack, though, to probably be able to win. Goes for a kick. Ooh, still winning. He's still winning. He's dodging. Oh, heavy chop at the last second. Ram is going to take that 2-0. And then our last match is going to be Lil Toe Bean versus Soulster. Let's see, Ram won that. Let me throw this next prediction up. Alright, we're starting a prediction. Alright, predictions live. Y'all got about 20 seconds by now. You got Tobean, you got Solster. Both of these monsters are, what? 1 and 2, I believe. Excuse me, I'll be right back. Yeah, my wife and I last night, we were out at a parade in the cold, and I think body's kind of feeling it today. Getting old sucks, don't get old. Alright, Tobean goes down. You're younger than me, I think. I'm 27. So I'm kind of like in the middle of the age group of the people who plays this game. I know JP's really young. I think Kahuna is a year older than I am. I know Nash and Jack are in their 30s. I think Nash is 30? Maybe 31. How old are you, Patch? Shut the fuck up. You're not getting old. Dumbass. 30. Oh, cool. Almost happy birthday. Are you born on Christmas? Patch, are you a Christmas baby? Alright, Tobean. Not going down there. Brings it to a game 3. Ooh, Frost Breath to start things off. Decent amount of withering, decent amount of damage. 2 days after. So did you, when you were a kid, did you get all your presents on Christmas? Or did you have Christmas and then a birthday? Dude, Soul Surge is sitting on these guts. Oh, Death Punch. Well, the big guts lead that's doing a nice chunk of damage. You had Separate. Oh my gosh, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. You had Separate. That's cool. I'm born on Star Wars Day. I'm born on May 4th. Ooh, Tobean Grits. It's going to have to dodge a lot, though. I'm born on May 4th. And, you know, may the 4th be with you. Alright, Tobean. Not your basics. That's sad. He could have done it with a snowstorm, I think. Or at least brought it close. Alright, so Solster wins that 2-1. And that is the final round of round 4. So we'll pull this up. Let's see. Yeah, Ram won against Metal Claw. Oh, I just realized I put something in the wrong order over here. earlier on in the day, but it's fine. Because it's fixed now. Okay. Whale. Undefeated still. Onboard Ram. 2-2. Concrete. 2-2. Tobean. 1-3. Solster. 2-2. Metal Claw. 1-3. Obviously Garibaldi's making it out first seed in this pool. I don't think anyone's surprised by that, even if he loses his next match. However, we have a couple of monsters fighting for second spot. Onboard Ram, Concrete, and Solster all have a chance to make it out, depending on how things go. So, kind of a tight race right now. Okay, let me bring this back up. Yeah, normally I make a overlay, like a special overlay for every tournament I do. I was trying to make one for this one last night, and I have like the graphics obviously, but I could not get something that I was happy with, so I just decided to use my normal like average stream overlay. Alright, so we're gonna have Garibaldi, we're gonna have Ram. See, Solster took that last one. Yeah, unfortunately, Tobean and Metal Claw are not going to be moving on. But thank you for Damon and Aelfric for sending your monsters in. They definitely did have a lot of fun matches today. You will get to see them one more time this round. They could play spoiler for another monster, so they still could definitely have an impact on the outcome of this pool. Predictions live. This is a pretty big one. Because Ram is at 3-2, but he does have to fight. Ooh. Hey, Khalik. How you been? Khalik, I know you know about Monster Rancher. You're always making fun of me for playing it. Or wanting Suezo in Smash. Man, listen.
Hello.
Monster Rancher character. Life, West Virginia mountains. Yes, sir. Mountain Mama, baby. Listen. It would never happen, ever. But a Monster Rancher character in Smash would make me go fucking bananas. Oh, that's a one-hit kill. Yeah, but as I was saying, so Ram has probably the worst matchup you want to have when you are barely making it out of pools. Garibaldi's not going to be taking any damage from what Ram has going on. He doesn't have the best chance to hit things, but all Garibaldi needs is probably one move to win him the match, as we saw in Game 1. Alright, he's whipped both of his attacks so far, though. He has the Guts lead. Both monsters can attack now. Goes for a heavy chop. Mine is down 11 Guts. That's really big in this matchup. It would have been interesting to see. Yeah, I definitely wanted, like, Digimon's probably still the second most known overall, right? I think Ram's gonna take this. Yeah, he's going to. Garibaldi misses that charge, and Ram takes it to a Game 3. But anyways, Khalik, I don't know how much you've watched Monster Rancher tournaments before, but this one is not your normal tournament. So the whole theme of this one is that these monsters start out with like their starting stats, and you can give them moves, but we wanted to see like what monster might be the strongest if you just go off its starting stats alone. And so far, this big whale on the left here has been undefeated all day, but this robot here on the right is doing his best to finally take a set off of him. Ooh, goes for tail lashes at 64. Look at all that life down. We do see a power proc. Yeah, so it's like their base level abilities, but the cool thing in this game is that you can combine monsters together and you can pass down like moves and you can pass down like other traits. And so these guys have things that are passed down to them. That's why they have more moves than just the 2 moves that they start with. So Whale goes undefeated in pools. Ram, the second monster today to at least take a game off of him, but unfortunately falls short and is going to go 2 and 3 today. Is it merging or mating? It's called combining. It's like, I don't really know like the in-game science behind it, but they put them in these 2 little pods and then like smash them together and a baby comes out. Alright, so we got Concrete coming up. So Khalik, this is my monster here on the left. He's a sentient wall. Sentient piece of cobblestone. Versus Solster, which is like a clown demon guy. Alright, so Whale won that. I'm gonna throw the prediction up. Yeah, Khalik, we do like betting here with channel points. So we'll bet on each other's monsters. So we got Concrete. This match is actually super duper important. Whoever wins this is gonna make it out as 2nd seed. Alright, predictions live. This is an interesting matchup because we've seen before today, Solster has a lot of withering. Conk has a lot of defense though, so he's really not going to be taking a whole lot of damage, but he just might not be able to get attacked.
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
What would Conk's children be like? Just like little pebbles? Yeah, so...
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
Rugu Pugu, thank you for the follow. So yeah, this is interesting because Conk might not be able to attack this match. He hits a charge for 28. Gets hit by a death punch, -10. Solster's not going to be doing a whole lot of damage. He cannot hit these basic techs today though. Dodges the 55%. Goes for a flattening. It's going to be a lot of damage. Decent amount of guts down. No anger from Solster. Ooh, dodges the 51 on the tentacles though. Yeah, so the whole... it's really funny, Khalik. The thing you see here on the right, the clown guy, he's like... What his archetype is supposed to be is he's supposed to be like this really intelligent, like high damaging monster. But, well, Solster's just not going to attack. He doesn't attack. Conk takes game 1. But he has these, so it's basically kind of like attack and special attack in Pokemon. Power is your attack, intelligence is your special attack. And as you can see, like the guy on the right, he's got a really high base intelligence stat. And so like the intended way to use him is supposed to swing these like really powerful intelligence moves. But he only has 2 for some reason. He has 2 and then he has 4 power moves. And these 2 punch moves that he has, Death Punch and Death Smash, are incredibly broken for like starting techs. Like, unironically, you could run what Solster has in like a tournament with like actual stats and stuff, and it would probably be close to what would be considered optimal. So it's a really goofy situation where like the monster does not really meet up with its proposed archetype. But yeah, the whole clown thing, his whole theme is like death. He's like a demon clown thing. Concrete takes that 2-0, and that's going to secure him a 2nd seed overall. While the thing on the left is just, it's a living wall, and like body parts come out of it. It's really silly. Yeah, it is a third of his moveset. Yeah, I don't know what they were doing with Joker. I'm guessing he was like maybe like a monster that they started late, but then you have Bajarl, who we know was started super late, and he has like 9 billion techs for some reason. I don't know. Alright, so we got Tobean, and we got Metal Claw. Oh yeah, so when I said earlier they could play spoiler for another monster, they can't even play spoiler for another monster because the 2 monsters we knew who aren't making it out how to fight each other. Is Death Punch like thwack? When you mean thwack, what are you referring to? Are you referring to... Because there's a monkey monster who has a starting move called thwack, which is also a really good basic moves. Insta kill. No, it's not like a one hit death punch. It's he just kind of punches. I get what you mean now. No, there's not any actual one-hit kill moves in this game. Now, there are moves that do so much damage that they are most likely going to one-hit kill, but there's no move in this game that's programmed to be like, I hit this and I instantly kill you. Alright, nobody voting on little Tobean. Oh, somebody at the last second. Yeah, the move that JP is referring to, Cyclone, it will pretty much one-hit kill you if you get hit by it, but there are certain circumstances in the game where it might not one-hit kill you, which are very rare, but it is possible. Same thing with another move called Explosion from this little dude who is like looks like Chucky. He can explode for some reason. It does an insane amount of damage, but it also does recoil damage to your monster. What about Niton Inc? Yeah, that's a one-hit KO in you winning any games ever. Yeah. Golem, Kulik. Actually, Golem's one of the best monsters in the game. Usually contested to being like 2nd or 3rd. And the funny thing about it is, like, you know how he's a big rock guy. He's really good at defense. You don't run him as a defense monster. You run him as a speed monster. And Speed Golem is one of the best monsters in the game. Do you know the way? Yeah. I want to do a 1 life build at some point. I think that would be fun. Because he can always hit. So, Golem actually has probably some of the lowest chances to hit somebody across the cast, but he's so devastating when he hits, that it doesn't matter. Try to get lowest stats total. I know Nash rooted out one time how to get a monster with 1 in every stat. And I think you start with the Monal that starts with like 25 in all stats. Yeah, Metal Claw, Withering, Tobean there. He's gonna win this one. Gonna win this 2-0. So Tobean not doing good as I thought it potentially could. It didn't use Snowstorm a whole lot today, which I think was probably what hurt it. Alright, so we'll go ahead, pull this up. Yeah, thanks for everyone who submitted monsters for this pool. This is pretty fun. Yeah, unfortunately Stardust there at the end, having to go against Garibaldi as the monster you want to fight to make it out of pools was kind of a bad luck of the draw. Alright, let me pull this up. Every day I will complain that Photoshop has 3 different save options now. It has save, save as, and then save a copy. And to be able to save things as PNG, I need to fucking save a copy. I'm gonna go to Adobe and file a complaint. Okay, so yeah, Garibaldi, 5-0, undefeated. Zilla proving that it's probably at least the best, or if not like a top tier monster in this format. Onboard Ram going 2-3, Concrete going 3-2, making it out as second seed. Tobean going 1-4, Solster going 2-3, and then Metal Claw going 2-3. So I can count up to see who got what place specifically in this pool. So we know first place is Garibaldi, second place is Conk. Let's see, Ram got 1, 2, 4, 5, 7 points. Tobean, we know, is the last monster overall. Solster got 2, 4, 5 points. And then Metal Claw got 4 points. So Ram is 3rd overall, Solster is 4th, and then Metal Claw is 5th. So 6th place Tobean, 5th place Metal Claw, 4th place Solster, 3rd place Onboard Ram, 2nd place Concrete making it out, 1st place Garibaldi making it out. So that is not the end of the tournament. We have the second group coming up. We got Bismarck, First Breath, Stiff Whistle, Purple Burple, and Sanaya. I am going to go to the bathroom real quick, give myself a snack. I will be back in just a second. Alright, I got my applesauce. I took a pee break. It's time to get on with Pool B. We got some more people in the chat showing up, so let me reintroduce your monsters that you're going to be seeing today. For Group B, you got Bismarck, Patch's monster. First Breath, Sphera's monster. JP's monster. Stiff Whistle, Cronius's monster. Purple Burple, Bio13's monster. And then Sanaya, Mojo's monster. If you're just coming in, this is Group B. We saw Group A. This is how Group A ended up. Yeah, as you can see, Nash, your whale beat everybody's ass. My boy got the closest to beating him, though. So he's going to get his run back in Grand Finals. I'm calling it now. But yeah, Garibaldi and Concrete made it out of this pool. First and second seed, respectively. But we have a whole nother pool to do. And then a top 4 after that. So let's go ahead and get started. Hey, JP, we don't talk about that. Alright, let me flip my little handy-dandy paper here over. Who we got starting off?
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles.
Alright, we're going to have Bismarck, Patches Zilla versus Sanaya, Mojo's Pixie, Monal. Let me pull these guys up here. Oh god, almost knocked my applesauce over. Alright, whale number 2. Versus the only Pixie entered today. Interesting choice of monster for something like this. Alright, predictions are going live. Y'all got 30 seconds. As you can see, we know the Zilla stat spread. You got that 220 life, you got that 200 power, you got that 130 defense. Push to the next level after form corrections, and you got Sanaya. Very balanced monster overall, except for power. Predictions are close. We got a lot on the whale. We got 101 chips, or sorry, Patuis on Sanaya. Oh, she goes for a pat. Bad opening play. Big 2 damage there. Belly attack doing 48. A little bit of withering. She dodges the 56 though. Uh-oh. So this is kind of the issue about running Pixie when you cannot get rid of your basic techs. Is stuff like this is going to happen where you're going to get stuck in slot 1 and you're going to be doing no damage with your basic techs. Oh, Khalik, so I saw your message before I went on break. So what we're playing on right now is we're actually playing on an emulated version of the game. And we're playing a ROM hack called Hard Mode made by Alkius, one of the members of the community. And what this does is it does a lot of rebalancing in the game to make more monsters viable. So this actually isn't the newest version of the game. Everyone's still trying to get their bearings on that version. And we'll probably be running tournaments for that soon. But yes, so the English and the Japanese players can play with each other in the newest version of the game. And all of the different consoles can play with each other. So that did a lot of damage. Switch, iOS, and Steam are all crossplay. Now, it's not crossplay in the way that you are actually playing against somebody else. It's crossplay in the way that you upload your monster's data to a cloud, and then you can pull their data from the cloud, and then have your monsters fight their monsters. Sanaya could potentially do this with a couple of... maybe a Giga Flame. Oh, she's going to Bolt instead. That's not going to do it. She was actually kind of bringing that back. Bismarck does take that 2-0, though. I don't think I've ever seen a Pixie Mono random tournament, so it's kind of cool that Mojo entered one. Alright, so next we're going to have First Breath, Sphera's monster. An incredibly scary monster in my opinion. Versus Purple Burple, Bio 13's monster. A Golem. Alright, so Bismarck won that. So I'll throw the predictions up for these two. Y'all got 30 seconds. Get your predictions in. Look at these stats. Unmodified. This is just what this monster starts with. Yeah, Patch, there's probably 2 routes you could go with Golem, I'd imagine. You could go with this build, where you're going to have a better guts rate, and still pretty decent power, or you can go the Golem Zilla route, where you're going to have a slow guts rate, but just be more powerful overall, have more life, survivability. I think if I entered a Golem, I personally would have done the Zilla subbreed. But having a faster guts rate is always not a bad thing, of course. And those 2 kicks are going to take it. I was talking up First Breath. Purple must have got pissed. I love Marble Guy. The Golem there on the right. It is such a cool design. Guard, it's been more of a win more button rather than like it has saved the match for him. Like he's used it like after he's done like a big chunk of damage and he's gotten hit and they still can't break him. Like they still go like negative on damage and then he procs guard and it's just like he's won, right? Ooh, goes for a brow hit. Ooh, that misses at 41. Purple might get one more chance to attack. First Breath is just sitting, not doing nothing. Ooh, goes for the death punch at the last second. We got a 1-1. Oh, yeah. He didn't have fucking loyalty. Nash. Sir. Anyways, First Breath is doing really well on this game 3. Purple's got a lot of damage to make up for. Misses a 58% death smash though. I changed it for you, but he won his round 1 and 2 with no loyalty. Because he did 2 fooleries in the first set, and I was just like, damn, that's unlucky. And then he did a third foolery in the second set, and I was just like, does he have loyalty? And then I went and checked with the advanced viewer, and he didn't. And I mean, it's also my fault. It's also my fault too, because like I've checked the monsters, and I don't know. I just missed it too. But it's not a big deal. It took me 2 minutes to get it changed. First Breath takes that 2-1. Yeah, I mean, it's more funny than anything, right? Like, it definitely didn't change the outcome at all. Oh. Alright, so now we got JP's monster, Buh. So it's JP fighting a mock. He didn't enter a mock for once. Versus Cronius Nightmare's Stiff Whistle. So we'll see if JP's Buh is going to be able to take Cronius' Stiff Whistle. I hate you guys. I couldn't even get that joke out without fucking laughing. Alright. You got a plant. You got 2 black collared plants. Predictions going live. You got Buh, you got Stiff Whistle. So plant's really interesting.
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
Especially this plant, because as Patch has said in the chat, this plant has lifesteal, which is pretty terrifying for a lot of the monsters in this tournament. Stiff Whistle has gotten Leaf Cutter, Leaf Gun, and Leaf Gatling. And then Buh went ahead and went with Toxic Nectar instead of Toxic Pollen. And got Plant Combo, Basics, and Lifesteal. Oh, so yeah, Nash, I realized what you were talking about the other day about the plant model having square leaves. I didn't notice that either until you pointed it out. Looks like he's got oven mitts on. Alright, Jab not going to be doing a whole lot of damage, but needs that lifesteal. Goes for the drain life. Oh, he gets it. He wins, baby. He did what he was supposed to do. Yeah, so I lied earlier. Buh is a monster that starts with a special tech. So I lied earlier when I said Tobean was the only monster in this tournament that does. Alright, goes for the drain life. I'm gonna time you out. The only reason I'm not timing him out is because I would have to remod him, and I don't want to take the fucking 3 seconds that would take to remod him. Wait, McG is in here. McG, time him out. Alright, Buzz's gonna take that 2-0. Alright, so round 1 done. It's like that fucking Simpsons meme of the two monkeys fighting. Alright, let's see. What am I doing here? JP got me all frazzled. Yeah, so that was the end of the round. Let me get the X's and O's transferred over to the other Photoshop doc file. Alright. Go ahead and pull this up. Let me give y'all... Oh, I did already give y'all's money. Okay. So let me put the scores in. So... He won. He won. He lost. She lost. Alright, so I didn't really talk about this much earlier in the day. This tournament was seeded, kind of. The Zillas were seeded. Like, the Zillas for sure, like, were seeded. And then the second and third spots in the list were like, these things I think might be a little bit more consistent. And then third, fourth, and fifth slot, I kind of just chose through RNG. But we see here, top 3 seeds all won their match. Bottom 3 seeds all lost their match. So this is what we're working with so far. Wait, what the fuck happened? 34 minutes. Wait, what happened? Oh. Okay, you know what? No, just play nice with each other. Nobody... Oh my god. Patch, did they get you? I know he's British, guys, but don't be that mean. Alright, speaking of Patch, we got his whale up, ready to fight. He's going up against Poiple Boiple. So, 2 big boys just fighting it out. Ooh, thank you, JP. Oh, gifted a sub. Wait, gifted 3 subs to Patch. No, gifted 1 tier 1 sub. Oh, I can't fucking read. West Virginia brain is something, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, you got Bismarck. You got Purple. 2 big boys. I can assure you I don't speak like that. What, you have a Cockney accent, Patch? Those are my favorite. Alright, predictions live. You got 10 seconds left. You got 50 Patuis on the whale. No one voting on the perp. 2, 1. Ooh, at the last second, someone got a Patui in. Belly attack 63, that whiffs. You have a Midland accent. Cool, I don't know. I really just know, like, I guess Cockney and then, like, stereotypical, like, high class, like, high class English. I don't know. I sound like a fucking chicken, though, so. Who am I to talk about anybody? Dude, Perp is holding on to these guts. Damn! Big damage there. Oh my god, 2 in a row? Oh, he's gonna run the clock out. Perp takes game 1. Those brow hits were huge. Alright, no withering on that belly attack, so no chance to proc anger on Perp. Goes for a kick, misses at 42. Belly attack hits at 63. Minus 6 guts. No anger. Goes for a kick, misses at 41. Yeah, JP gifted you a sub. So welcome to the Macho Men. Tail Ash is 83 whiffs. Perp could do this. We saw how much damage those crit brow hits are doing. Yeah, it's like a purple heart patch. Big damage on the punch there, but not enough. A kick or a brow smash might have been able to do it. Alright, so we got a game 3. Purple heart or a sub to Masha's channel. I know which one you're gonna have if you keep acting like the way you do. It's a little jarring seeing the whales getting chunked as much as like Purple was chunking them. Alright, Bismarck being the one who's stockpiling up on guts this time. This is going to be a big belly attack. 69 damage, that's nice. Does he go for a second one? He doesn't. He backs off, giving Perp a chance to get back in this. A brow hit might be able to do it. Goes for a kick. He's going to have another chance to swing. Does he buffer anything? He doesn't. Belly attack. Hit. Anyone buffer anything? Oh, belly attack. And that's going to seal it. Bismarck takes that 2-1, but that was a very interesting set there. If Perp is doing that much damage to the whale, good luck for the other monsters surviving a brow hit. Alright, so next up we got Breath versus Stiff Whistle. Yeah, I think it's a really interesting build. Obviously, the argument for Brow Smash can be made, but just having Brow hit makes it, you know, a lower commitment monster, which in a tournament like this, I think is probably a good idea. Alright, we got First Breath, we got Stiff Whistle. Hello! Yura Talone. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Predictions are live, 30 seconds. Thank you for the follow. Oh, my thingy's not working?
What's that on that be, huh?
Did that update it? Did not. Alright, we got 650 Patuis on First Breath, 110 Patuis on Stiff Whistle. We got two, quote-unquote, mixed attackers here. Well, First Breath is an actual mixed attacker. Stiff Whistle is a product of his environment. We see the Leaf Gun whiff at 49. The tech choice is inspired by Rock Geiger, though I didn't bother getting Palm Attack and Slap. No, I think, I like Purple's build. Ooh, Death Cutter. It's going to kill in the crit. Fast game. Not a lot of those today. Alright, round 2. Misses the Leaf Cutter at 62. A little bit of what, well, not a little, that was 15 guts down. Crits on the Death Cutter, minus 25. Stiff Whistle is going to probably get the next chance to attack, considering his guts rate's at 12 compared to First Breath, which I believe has like a 16 guts rate, something like that. He doesn't attack though, and he just gets knocked out, but he does grit. Does a little pose. He's got a lot of work to make up though. He's going to want to start swinging the Gatling moves, but he goes for the headbutt instead. Procs First Breath's anger. Terrible play. Alright, decent damage. Leaf Gatling might be able to take it. He's sitting on Leaf Gun. He's got Hurry. Ooh, he does another Leaf Gun. Could a crit Leaf Gun take it? It would not have. Nope. So First Breath is going to take that 2-0. So now we're going to have Buh and Sanaya. So the two mono subbreeds fighting each other. Not something that you hear often or ever. I don't know if anyone's ever said that in the history of Monster Rancher. Alright, so First Breath won that. Predictions going live for these two. Ooh, Asuma Fran, thank you for the follow. Gotten a decent amount of followers today, it's been nice. Alright, predictions are closed. Let's get it on. Ooh, Mega Ray misses at 46. Toxic Nectar, 73 misses. Goes for another Nectar at 70 misses. Ooh, gonna get the little Plan of Pat. Does 5 damage. A lot more damage than we saw it doing against the Whale last round. For a total of 13 across 2 Pats. Goes for another Pat. Ooh, misses the Train Life. The only thing Buzz hit is a jab so far. Sanaya just wants to use these basic techs. Ooh, goes for a Mega Ray on the 50-50. Big Ray misses that. Alright, that Toxic Nectar is going to win Bud the game. Wait, what were the bets? Oh my god. I was doing scores, I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, so Naya needs to do something else besides these basic techs. She tried with a couple of Mega Rays, but unfortunately those did not hit their mark. Misses the jab into the plant combo. Little 16 damage there. Goes for the bolt. Goes for a second bolt. Very high damaging match here, as you lovely viewers at home can see. Toxic Nectar, that's hit. That's a lot of guts down. I don't think Sanaya has like a nature-related battle special. So that withering is just going to be a complete harm to her. Sparks are flying from both sides! Alright, Sanaya could do this. Giga Flame at 36. Does it hit? She's bringing this to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. 69 damage. That's nice. Alright, Toxic Nectar. Minus 20 something guts. Goes for a bolt. A little bit of damage. We see a battle special finally. Minus 49 on the Toxic Nectar there. Buzz got a little bit of a lead. Dude, I was, I don't have like one of those little Steam like thingies that you hook up to your computer and you can play sound effects. But if I ever do like a Pokemonster Stadium 2, I would want to get one of those things and like fucking start mashing sound effects when shit starts going on. I think Buzz probably got this. A Giga Flame could take it. She goes for a bolt though. I don't think she's gonna get one more chance to attack. Flame at the last second? No, Buzz gonna take that 2-1. Oh, it's Surf! Ride the wave! Yeah, it was. A lot closer than I honestly thought it was going to be. Okay, so let me get the rest of these. Let me get this last round put in here. Yeah, that was very close. Okay. So, Whale, Joker, and Plant all up 2-0. And then Tree, Golem, and Pixie are all 0-2. So, not as close as the first pool was by far. But again, we're only 2 rounds in. That definitely can change. Ba takes that 2-1 over Sanaya. We're going to have, for our first match of round 3, we're going to have Bismarck, the Big Whale, Big Bismarck versus Stiff Whistle. Go ahead and throw the prediction for that up. Let me get these boys locked in. So we got Patch versus Cronius. Stiff Whistle looking for a win today. Currently 0-2 in all of his matches. But Mach does a lot of incidental withering, so He could do well in this matchup. We'll just have to see. We got 414 Patuis on Bismarck, 100 on Stiff Whistle. Betting's done. 82% now in Bismarck's favor, 18% in Stiff Whistle. Stiff Whistle just needs not to use that headbutt. Yeah, I'm glad he doesn't have toxic arrows. That would have been a big game changer for him, I think. Belly attack on the 58. Gonna do a lot of damage there. Oh, Stiff Whistle swings a headbutt. 13 damage. You did sign up with a plant golem. And I went and checked the thing the day, like, you entered the plant, you sent me the plant model, and then you got a plant model, like, and I went back to the thing, and you had changed it to a plant, you signed up with a plant golem. No. Yes. The classic JP double fumble. I don't even... No, you signed up with a plant golem because we were talking about it the night that you signed up. You were just like, I'm going to use plant golem. It has phase drill. I think that's cool. You sent me your form. You signed up plant golem. You sent me your monster file. You sent me your monster file, and it was a plant model. And I was just like, oh, okay, he changed his mind, but it's not really a big deal. That's not really a big deal. And then I went back and looked at the form, because I was just like, I could have sworn he sent in plant golem, and then you changed it to plant model. Anyways, Will wins 2-0. Are you okay? Dude. I don't know what to say. Anyways, your plant's up, and it's doing well, so whatever you meant to enter or not. Like, I'm legit not trying to clown on you, JP. Like, that's what happened. You definitely went back and edited your form at some point. Your submission form. And it's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not like you entered a plant golem and we're just like, oh, like, you sent it to me and then we're just like, oh, okay, I want to change my thing. Like, I don't allow that. But no, like, that was the mono was the first monster you sent. Like, it's fine, and he's doing well. It's just, are you okay? All right, Drain Life misses at 53. Death Cutter minus 23 guts. I'm gonna go ahead and update the. You don't know? Well, you're always keeping it interesting, JP. I'll give you that. Yeah, like I mean, you got everything when you're supposed to, so it's fine. Like I promise, I'm not mad. I'm confused now. A lot of people got their entries for in this last minute. It probably was a weird time to hold it with DX coming out. Everyone was prepping so much for that. Probably could have moved this up to the weekend before, but it's whatever. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I'm just bamboozled.
Obonga says, eat this onions. Obonga says, eat this onions. Obonga says, eat this onions.
That's too many Obonga. He can't eat that many onions. Obonga, I don't want to eat all them onions. Okay, Buzz in the lead here in game 2. Procs Anger though, but he should be able to just wither a decent amount of what First Breath has gained back with Plant Combo here. Yeah, minus 20 withering. And he's still going to get the next chance to attack. So both of these monsters have not lost a set yet. So we're going to have a clear second placer here. So Bud takes game 2. Alright, goes for Death Color. Minus 26 guts. Procs the Anger. Pretty fast guts rate with the Anger. Goes for Toxic Nectar. Misses at 70. That's going to be pretty big. Even though Buzz is undefeated, I feel like all of his matches are so like close. It's just, I don't know. I think it's just the nature of the monster. Just the lack of damage is something like he does good damage on the Drain Life, but he's just honestly not really landing it a whole lot. And then not really using it a whole lot, like when he does land it. Like, that would have probably won him the match there, but now he's going to lose. It's such a swingy tech. And it's kind of the same thing with Slime Token, the plant that I ran in Bio13's Halloween tournament. It was great when it hit, but it's such a big cost for slow guts rate plants. Ooh. Hanzu48, thank you for the follow. See, we got Purple, and we got Sanaya. So Perp, for honestly how strong he has looked, has not won a set yet. So he's gonna be, neither of these two have won a set yet. So they're gonna be trying really hard to get their first set of the day. Yeah, same with your plant. Yeah, Queen Plant has a 8 guts rate, 7 guts rate. Yeah, Drain Life's a lot less of a commitment on something like that. Where I think Slime Token has like a 10 or 11. Buh has got like something like a 13, maybe 12. Which is just very hard for Plant to make work. An 8, yeah. Alright, so we got purple, we got Sanaya. Bets are live. Yeah, so First Breath doing pretty good for himself today. Him and Bismarck are undefeated so far.
Obonga says, eat this onions.
Alright, a lot of people liking Perp in this matchup. Dude, I just can't get over how much I love how Marble Guy looks. The like reddish purple that like has a gradient down to like the blue purple. The like hot pink like cracks on his shoulders. I love this monster. 3 bolts in a row. How do I gain the thingy to vote on predictions? So if you just watch, it'll slowly build up over time. And if you chat, it builds up like slightly faster. I am not pressuring you into subbing. But if you have a subscription, the points build up faster too. I would have voted on Sanaya. Okay, hey, no problem. I'm just happy to have people watching. Yeah, Perp gets 1 hit in there. I believe it was 1 hit, and he was able to take the match. I don't know if following has any effect on it, but I do appreciate the follow. Happy to have you, Placebo. You just got 10. Yeah. It'll build up over time. But yeah, happy to have you aboard. Not much to get that money. I appreciate anyone who subscribes to me, but just doing these tournaments and streaming is definitely just like a hobby and something that I like to do for fun. So if you appreciate the content and you want to throw money at me, of course I will not complain, but no pressure for anything like that. Following for the first time. Oh yes, it does. Yeah. Alright, 2-0 for Purple. Gets his first win of the day. Alright, so that means round 3 is done already. Following gives you 300 points. I've been using them for some small bets. Nice! Right, let me get Perp in Sanaya's score put in here. And I should have this graphic ready for you guys already. Yeah, happy to have a whole lot of new people watching. The new versions of the game coming out definitely has attracted a lot of new people to streams like this, which has been really cool. So, we have 2 clear front runners so far. We got Bismarck in first breath. Buh is right behind them in third, or tied for third place at 2-1. Stiff Whistle, Sanaya, no wins on the board yet. Purple Burple needs to win his next 2 to stay in contention. He's sitting at a 1-2 right now. So for our first match of round 4, we're gonna have a spicy one. We're gonna have Bismarck versus Buh. So a very heavy withering monster versus a monster who hates to be withered. But if Bismarck is going to be able to get a hit in, it's going to be doing a lot of damage to Buh. Let me throw this back up. Prediction should be live. And let me get these boys slotted in. No, please don't buff blast me. So do you guys think we're going to see an all-whale grand finals? Those of you who might have just been hopping in the chat, hopping in the stream, now you missed the first group of monsters. Did the prediction not go? Yeah, it went. We got 10 Patuis on Bismarck, 10 Patuis on Buh. Those of you who are just tuning in now, we had our first pull, the first 6 group of monsters, and around 10 o'clock, a Zilla named Garibaldi made it out, and then a Mono Golem named Concrete made it out as seed 1 and 2 respectively. And as you can see, another Zilla is doing really well in group 2. So there's a potential that we could have a all Zilla Grand Finals during this tournament. Yeah, I had to look back on how onboard RAM did. One reason to go with upgradable and swappable RAM. Yeah, he got close though. He definitely got the short end of the stick on who his last round had to be. Literally only just got conks. That's concrete, baby. Alright, belly attack hits at the 55. Toxic Nectar gets some withering down. A little bit of baby damage. He needs the drain life though. He can do all the withering in the world that he wants. But if he is not able to out-damage Bismarck, it's not going to be doing anything. It's been a long day. It's all good, brother. It's just a very stupid meme that makes me laugh really hard. That might put him in the lead. I don't know. Oh my god, it's a tie. So, the reason Buh won there is because Buh has less life overall. So that means he technically has a higher percentage of his overall life rounded up. Top player privilege. Top player. Patch has won more tournaments than you have in his like half a year of playing the game than you have in your 4. Get out of my chat, top player privilege. He ain't coming from my boy Patch like that. That's a good ass player right there. You've only won my tournaments. Well, you're good at MachoCheeze tournaments then. Alright, Whale takes it. 2-1. Who did Buh fight last time? Buh fought... Yeah, that went to game 4. That went to game 3. Right? JB, did Buh go 1 and 2 against First Breath? Okay, thank you. I have it up here as like a win for him, obviously, but I didn't write down the actual score. And for those of you who are curious how I determine like placement order after everything is done of like monsters who go like the same amount of win losses, you count up their individual game wins is how I like to do it. Alright, so next we got Breath and we got Sanaya. So Sanaya, still looking for that win. She's got the Giga Flame. She can do damage. It's just, unfortunately, she's just been using those basic techs all day mostly. Let's see, who's all won my tournaments? Nash won Wall Guys. Stardust won Pokemonsters. Nash won Food Fight. What came after Food Fight? Tropical Cup, which Tix won. And then I had the playoffs, and then the winners of that were Stardust for the Mud Fight. Predictions are live, by the way. Stardust for Mud Fight. Patch won Sumo. Reno won. Was Reno or JP won Sparring, and then Patch ended up winning the whole thing. And then a Pile of Cats won Game Shark Cup. And then we're here now. Yeah, Abeth won Long Lasters. That was your tournament, though. As you said. Alright, a lot on Breath. 60% on Sanaya. Sanaya voters are going to get a pretty big chunk of change if she's able to make the upset here. You did not... Bro, you did not cheese. You made the best possible build. And that's fine. Like, not like that's a bad thing. Like, you did a really good job that tournament. There's a lot of fun monsters in that bracket. Your build was fun. A Pile of Cats. Grey Wolf was cool. Nash had a cool Mew. I love seeing Maximal Zap. Oh, Chaos's Zoom. That did really well. Rex Raptor was a really cool build. I think that was the top 4. Yeah, that was a cool cheer squad. I always like your thematic entrance, Stardust, and they do very well often. So it's cool that you have themes and you still do really well. Oh, she dodges the Death Cutter. She's in the lead now. Goes for a Bolt, a little bit of Withering. Oh, she's kind of cornered. She does the Panic Kick. Oh, big Death Punch on the Big Guts lead. Not doing as much as I thought it was going to do. Dodges the 57 there. Sanaya is in the lead. She just needs to swing. Maybe just run out the clock. Throws a kick. Another kick maybe. Oh, she does. She's bringing this to a game 3. Is this similar to the Spartan Babies format? Kind of. Well, no, not really. So, this is more so inspired by Little Cup in competitive Pokemon, where it's like level 5 Pokemon that you fight. So, Jack, the point of this tournament is your monster has to be a product of combination, but you can't like actually combine for stats. Your monsters have to have their base stats, but you're allowed to pass down moves, you're allowed to pass down form, and you're allowed to pass down nature, and then you can use any combination item that doesn't affect stats in any way. So it's more like, I think I like the way Nash put it, where it's kind of more like a thought exercise of trying to theory craft what the best monster would be if you only had its base stats available to it. And then obviously very few monsters can have like special techs depending on like what Al gave and did not give in hard mode. So Sanaya had a very good game too, but unfortunately is going to lose this one here. She gets a pat in at the last second, doesn't hit though. So, First Breath continues to go undefeated. And Sanaya continues to go defeated. So we got one more. We got Purple versus Stiff Whistle. Perp really needs these next 2 wins to... Wait, no, actually, I think that guarantees that Bismarck and First Breath are going to make it out because they're both 4-0, and then none of the other monsters can get to that point. So, yeah, this last round is mostly just going to be for overall score. It's that pack crit. And the next version of hard mode, what Al needs to do is he needs to change Pat to where it doesn't appear as like changed on the monster, like where it doesn't appear to change on like your tech menu, but he should just give it like fucking 99 force or some shit. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but techs actually have like 2 different places that they're viewed at in the game. They're viewed on the options menu, and then there's a separate tech part where the techs are viewed in battle. So Al has to go through and like change techs twice when he does the ROM hack. Am I wrong with that? I believe Al at one point told us that there is separate files or separate places in the ROM where it pulls tech info on your options menu and then it pulls tech info for like actual battle. Okay. What I'm saying is I think it would be funny if he gave Pat like 99 force. What I thought would be funny if Al just secretly gave Pat like 99 force in just the battle tech. Like, you know, Pixie swings, you know, she does like an insane amount of damage, but like if you just look at the tech on like your menu, it just shows that it's still like an E-Force tech. Alright, people liking purple. There is something similar to that for one of Plant's moves called Toxic Pollen, where it has like a really absurd crit rate, but if you looked at the tech on your options menu, it wouldn't show you that it has a really absurd crit rate. For those of you who don't know. Alright, big kick. Alright, whiffs the brow hit. -10 on that headbutt. for guts. That's a lot of withering. Alright. Hits a punch. Goes for the leaf gun at the last second. Ooh, Stiff Whistle takes a game. I think that's his first game of the day. It is. Alright, so we know our top 4. I actually can start filling out this graphic then. Well, we don't exactly know the seeding, though. So Bismarck versus First Breath is still going to be important for who fights who in top 4. We could get Wales round 1 fighting each other, which would be really interesting. Asilla will lose today, that is true. Looks like Purple's going to lose here too. Stiff really pulling out all the stops for this one. Hits that, not crit, brow hit. Yeah, Stiff is going to take this 2-0. So, all of you, the one person who bet on Stiff's getting a nice little chunk of change. Alright, Stiff takes that. 2-0. So, congratulations, Cronius. Your monster did not go 0-5 today. And for our last... Oh, that was our last round. That was our last match. Okay, let me go ahead and update the graphic then. And then Sanaya fought First Breath. Alright, let's have a look-see here. It's over. Oh no, it's just over for the round. We still have a lot of tournament to go. We have a whole nother round of Group B, and then we're going to be doing a top 4 bracket. So it'll be the top 2 monsters from the first pool, the top 2 monsters from the second pool, in a double elimination top 4 bracket. Right now, we know that Bismarck and First Breath are going to be moving on because no other monster in the pool can achieve anything greater than a 4-0. But right now we're fighting for seeding. Who makes it out first? Yeah, so still a lot of Monster Rancher for today. We probably got about, I'd say, another hour of tournament or so. So yeah, here's how things are going. Like I said, we know the outcome of this, but everyone's just fighting for individual placings right now. Oh my god, perfect bracket incoming. Oh! Wait, no, it can't. Oh, it could. Is this PSX? It is PSX. Yeah, we're playing on an emulated version of the game with the hard mode mod. We can do a perfect bracket, can't we? Oh, that's fucking crazy. Howdy, howdy, J Dusty Box. How you doing today? I was not paying attention to my follower alert, but if that was you who just followed, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Little Cup. This is a tournament where the monsters all have their base stats, but they can have moves passed down to them, form passed down to them, nature passed down to them, and through combination. So basically, these are kind of just like souped up babies slapping the shit out of each other. Ooh. NV3, thank you for the follow also. And oh, there's Jade Dusty Box. Was not you, but will be following. I appreciate that. Hopefully, I didn't pressure you into following. So we're gonna start a. I think it's pronounced Nate. You know, that makes sense. It says NV3 though, so I'm gonna call him NV3. That's my nickname for him. Alright, so predictions live. We got Bismarck, we got First Breath. Both these monsters undefeated in this pool. Both of these monsters have been very strong throughout the day. You got the big boy here on the left, tanks a lot of damage, does a lot of damage, and then the boy here on the right who does a lot of damage. Not much as a tank, but his damage output in Withering is really good. And as somebody, yeah, it's Nate. Happy to have you in chat, brother. How you doing today? Ooh, 2 big scratch misses there from Bismarck. First Breath sitting on 80 guts. He's going to be able to wither down Bismarck a lot. Deathsmash wishes on the 55. Tail Lash is at 71. That whiffs. That's terrible for Bismarck. First Breath is making it his mission right now to make a not perfect round robin bracket. Pretty good. Was up till 4 a.m. playing DX though, so I'm a little tired. Yeah, I played a little bit last night too. I actually still haven't really started the game. I've just been cataloging discs. I tried starting the game on the first night it came out after doing like a couple hours of cataloging, but Bismarck takes that at the very last second. Unfortunately, I got hit with the save deletion bug, but after they patched it, I'm all good now. But, yeah, I spent a lot of last night cataloging. I found a couple really fun things. I think the coolest thing that I found was the Gaboo Soldier that had a 12 guts rate. And no kiss, so you don't have to run it as a mixed attacker. How on earth does the job section work? It was not on the European version. It was not on the American version either. And buddy, I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no fucking clue. I have not messed with the job function. I tried it when the Japanese version of the ports came out. And I did not understand it. I think it's something to do with math. Are we going to see a power move? No power move. Power Zilla charge probably could have won it for Bismarck there. Alright, so we got a game 3. I don't know if you're in the Discord, Yon Bear, but I'm sure someone in there would probably be able to help you with it. Yeah, that would have been big damage. That probably easily would have been the most damage that we've seen today if Bismarck was able to hit a move in power, especially a Zilla Rush. Both these monsters are making it out, so I don't really want to play favorites, but I really want to see the perfect bracket, so Bismarck better fucking win. Ooh, Angry Death Cutter. Look at all that withering. This is scary for Bismarck. Yeah, he did. Low stat reels for more like a gamble than coin flip Roy. Yeah, we really haven't seen a whole lot of reel this tournament. But that missed death color means Bismarck is going to take it. He takes this at 2-1. Perfect bracket, still live. So congratulations, Patch. Your monster makes it out first seed. And congratulations, Farah. Your monster makes it out second seed. But we still got 2 more matches to go. Sorry, just writing something down real quick. So now we got Buh. Oh, JP, if you're the one that stops the perfect bracket, I'm going to be disappointed in you. We got Buh versus Purple. JP versus the Biologist 13. Plant versus Rock. If Pokemon logic is anything to say, the plant should have the inherent advantage here. But that's not how this game works. So let me throw the prediction up for y'all. We got Buh. We got Purple. Predictions are going live. Y'all got 30 seconds to get some patuis on these two. Gonna ruin your perfect bracket just like I ruined my chances of top cut. You ruined your chances of top cut by making a shitty monster, you dumbass. For those of you who are entering my tournaments, I do not talk like this to everyone, but I make an exception for JP. Anyone else who enters a monster, your monster is great and I love it. Alright, submissions are closed. Let's get it. Don't sit on the fence, Macho. He brings something out of me, man. Oh, you value my time? I do. I'm going Christmas shopping today with my wife, and I'm excited. I'm a MachoCheeze big fan. Tyrone, how you doing, my dude? That did a lot of damage. How's Texas been? Is it cold there? Y'all get snow at all? Alright, Bud needs the life still here. He's just going to waste all of his guts on jab, though. He could get a life steal at like the very last second. He's going to get killed by a kick. No, but if I have to go into not shit talk JP mode, Buzz just a risky build. It could literally like win against pretty much everything in this tournament because everything's slow guts rate, but those basic techs are just hurting it a whole lot. Alright, he's sitting on drain life. Oh, he backs off of it. Brow hit. Big damage, -4 guts. Goes for a jab. Goes for a jab. That's his favorite. Jab and a jab. Oh, tries for the the legendary triple jab. Bunch at 45. That's going to be game. It's not going to be game. I don't think Buzz can still do enough damage to win this. He's going to need like a crit drain life or something. He's just going to get kicked in the face. So, perfect bracket. Not today. Purple wins that 2-0. Alright, so our last match of Pool B, we got Stiff Whistle, and we got Sanaya. First and last time I'm using a plant. I don't know if this format is very indicative of how good plant is or not. I mean, it's just, you know. Purple wins that. Y'all get paid. Let's see. Stiff and Sanaya. Y'all got 30 seconds to bet. Wait, did I get rated at some point? I have 37 viewers right now. Oh my god, I just have 37 viewers right now. I don't think... 41, holy shit. Well, thank you everyone who's watching. Did I get rated? Wait, I guess I can go and look at my activity feed. Probably because of increased interest with DX. Yeah, I mean, I'd imagine, but I didn't think little old me would pull something. I mean, you know, 30-something is not a big number, but that's a big number for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Now I'm a little shy. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, yeah, if this is your first Monster Rancher tournament you're watching, this is definitely an interesting format. Because it's... No one's ever run a format like this before. With just base stats as far as I know. Usually monster stats in competitive tournaments hover around the vicinity of like 3,500 to like 4,500. So pretty high stat caps, but not max stats. Hay was working. Did the other big whale went out of his pool? He did actually. Yeah, he went 5-0. So the whales are looking really strong. Are you, Kalik, are you still working at the job you've been working at? So you were working security, weren't you? Sanaya is literally just a person. Yeah, so Tyrone, this pixie here on the right, they're monsters called pixies, and they usually have like wings. They're a little more like succubus looking, but this version of this monster does not. And I believe that's a quick 2-0 for Stiff Whistle, right? Thank you, Patch. So Stiff Whistle winning his last 2 matches of the day. That's why she's catching that Stiff Whistle. Yeah, earlier. Yeah, Cronius. Cronius is a player who loves He's got a theme, I'll say, for his monsters' names. So let me go ahead and put the scores in for these boys. Dude, oh my gosh, dude, we were so close to the perfect bracket. Here, I'll pull the scores up here. I'm saving it right now. Photoshop's just being a little slow. Look at that. Oh wait, fuck, I messed up purple score. Let me fix that real quick. There we go. Look at that. If Bud just would have beat Purple, we would have had a perfect bracket. That's insane. Okay, so let me go ahead and count up everyone's points to see who's making... Well, we know who's making it out, but we need to figure out everyone's overall placings for the pool. So, Bismarck, obviously, first place, first breath, looking like second breath, third. So we have two monsters at 2 and 3. So Ba got 1, 2, 4, 6 points. Stiff Whistle got 4 points. Burple got 1, 2, 4, 6. And then Burple beat Ba. So Purple Burple is going to be 4th place overall. Or 3rd place. Ba is going to be 4th place. Stiff Whistle is going to be 5th place. And Sanaya, unfortunately going 0 and 5 today, is going to be 6th place in the pool. Alright, I need to get the top 4 bracket prepped up. I'm going to go potty again. And I will be right back with top 4. Alright, we're back. My bladder is empty and I got the graphic done. So, not many days that you see two Zillas, purebred Zillas in a top 4 bracket, but we have Garibaldi, Moose Bones' monster, versus First Breath, Sphera's monster, and then we have Bismarck, Patch's monster, versus Concrete, my monster. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Garibaldi versus First Breath. Let me get this prediction out to you guys. Stiff Whistle won that 2-0. Hey, Kahuna. How have you been today, dude? And Drew does what? So let me pull the gameplay back up for you lovely people and get rolling with this top 4. So we got Garibaldi, first seed of Pool A, went undefeated versus First Breath. The Joker Dragon almost went undefeated, went 4-1 in its pool. We'll go ahead and do minute-long predictions for top 4, since it won't take as long to get top 4 done. Making pretty good time. Probably going to get out of here before 2 o'clock, which is cool. Alright, you got a minute this time. You got Whale. You got Clown. You like Whale or Clown? They call it one little cup, yet the big monsters are winning. Curious. Oh, dude. Nate, I love Impossible Creatures. It's something that I keep talking about wanting to stream at some point, doing a single player playthrough of it. But it's one of my favorite games. It's so good, and it's actually got a pretty active competitive scene. I've never played competitive Impossible Creatures before, but they're kind of like us, where they play with, like, their meta is like a fan modded version of the game with like tons of like custom creatures and custom maps and stuff. So we got 2.4 Patuis on Garibaldi, 150 Patuis on First Breath. People believe in the Whale. Sets up until this point, up until winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals are still going to be best 2 out of 3. So Garibaldi is going to need to win 2. First Breath is going to need to win 2. Both these monsters lifting their first tech of the match. Is that the early 2000s RTS? Yes, it's the one. So for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, Impossible Creatures, it's oh, Nate, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Impossible Creatures is a game where it's an RTS, so a real-time strategy game, but the whole gimmick of the game is you have 2 different animals, and you make your units by combining those animals together. So, like, say you have a cheetah, say you have a... oh, shit, I don't know. Say you have a cheetah, say you have a lobster. You could give, like, a cheetah body with a lobster head and lobster claws and a lobster tail. So what you've just made is you've made a unit that can live on both land and water. It's very fast. It has high damage output from the claws. Yeah, bear with a scorpion tail, for example. Yeah, so that's a good one, Jack. So if you combine something, say, with like a scorpion, you can give it a scorpion tail. And so you can have a bear that has the ability to poison other units. It's really interesting and it's really fun. And the campaign's like really cheesy. It's an awesome game. I love it. Makes it... we could. You definitely could. You just put a gorilla body on, and then you put the whale head with the gorilla tail. Was completely not talking about that first match. Garibaldi takes it. He's kind of on the back foot here on the second match, though. He's got to be able to hit First Breath. Misses the tail lashes at the 72%. Yeah, there's 2 different whales that are available in the game, and then like a third whale if you count dolphins for like that class of animals. So there's a killer whale, there's a sperm whale, and then there's a dolphin. Alright. Garibaldi fortunately missed his moves and was just kind of unable to was locked out of attacking. As good as Zilla is, the one thing that's probably its main weakness is it has a slow guts rate. It has an 18 guts rate, which means every 18 frames it gains a gut. First Breath does not have a very fast guts rate either. At 16, I believe, but there's big damage from Garibaldi. Ooh, this could do big on a crit. Does not crit, but that's a lot of guts down, though. It's going to lock Garibaldi out of attacking for a while. First Breath is going to get the next move. He hits a Death Smash. Ooh, Death Cutter lands. Ooh, procs Guard. That might save Garibaldi here. We've only seen Guard as a win more button. We haven't seen it as like a way to put him back into the game. Tail Ashes would be perfect here. Goes for a belly attack. It misses at 55. First Breath is probably going to make his way into Winners Finals. Yeah, gets the KO there. So Clown taking it over Whale, and pretty big upset. Sorry, he's still in it though. This is a double elimination top 4, so Garibaldi has the chance to make the losers run. I believe in. Oh, I believe in him. All right, we're gonna see Whale number 2 coming up. We got Whale versus Wall, Battle of the W's. We're going to have Bismarck versus Concrete. Let me throw these fellas up here. So it's going to be Patch. Oh, put him on the wrong side. Patch versus myself. So we got Whale versus Wall. Alright, let me throw these bad boys up here. I'll get the prediction live. Y'all got 1 minute. Dude, that's actually going to be kind of fucking crazy if the Whales end up having to fight for 4th. Good luck, Patch. I always have fun games with you, bro, so I've had a good time. And Conk made top 4, so I'm pretty happy with how he did. I wasn't sure how he was going to do, but making out pulls always feels nice. Y'all got 30 seconds left. 21 point K Patui's on Bismarck. 361 on Concrete. If you're a Concrete bettor, you're going to be getting a huge sum of money if my boy is able to pull through for you. So it's been a while since we've seen Concrete. Conk's whole thing is that he just has a lot of defense, and he's got huge withering techs, which Bismarck has enough power to kind of make Concrete's defense kind of moot. But if Concrete's able to get Bismarck withered down, Bismarck might not be able to attack this set. Hey, Zach! Alright, we got the belly attack. 34 damage, minus 5 guts. No anger from Concrete. Charge isn't the best tech in this matchup.
Oh god, it's gonna explode! Get me out of here!
Belly attack, minus 1 gut, no anger. We see another charge. They're just using their pretty low-cost moves so far. Ooh, hits a charge. Is this gonna kill? It does at minus 15 guts, though. Do we see an anger? We don't. Tentacles could potentially get Concrete back into this. It hits. This is going to be a lot of withering. As you can see, 46 guts down. I don't think Conk is actually going to get a chance to attack again, though. So Bismarck is probably going to take this first game. So I've also noticed Conk has like procced Hurry almost every chance he's been able to. Oh, he got close. He got to 43. You need 45 guts for the AI monsters to attack. That is something that's very different about the PS1 version of the game compared to the new Steam version that just came out. Tentacles on the 50-50 hits. Alright, Conk's gonna have a slight guts lead. So this was kind of the idea I had behind the build, where you swing with this huge withering tech and hopefully just keep swinging and locking the other guy out. Does he go for another tentacles? Both monsters can attack. Goes for the flattening L. That's going to be a lot of withering. Bismarck's going to get the next chance to attack though, but his lead, his guts lead, is not super far ahead. Alright, Bismarck's first tech of the match. Minus 10 guts there. Conk retaliates with a charge. Ooh, Zilla Rush at 59% is pretty scary. Misses the charge at 57. Tentacles is probably game ending here if Conk swings it and it hits. Oh, he's not doing anything, but he dodges the 50-50 charge. Conk bringing it to a game 3. He almost really fumbled the bag there. He just needed to do something, whether to actually hit or run out the clock. He gave Bismarck a very, very scary chance to come back there. We see the scratch, 35 damage. See a charge, a little bit of damage there, 29, 21. Ooh, flattening L, minus 16 guts down. Bismarck still has the guts lead though. Tail lashes at 79. Hits, how much damage? A lot of damage, minus 7 there. Ooh, minus 19 guts down. Concrete is going to have the guts lead. Tentacles here probably could seal the deal. Please don't charge. Dude, just do something. Do something. No! Oh, the scratch hits. It's going to take him. Yep. Conk fumbles his win there. Bismarck takes that 2-1. Alright, so winners finals is going to be First Breath versus Bismarck. And we're going to have Garibaldi versus Conk in losers semis. Good games, Patch. That was a fun set. So we will go ahead and do losers semis first. So Garibaldi and Conk are going to have a rematch from Pool A. And then we'll do winners finals, then losers finals, then grands. That was you who bet the fucking gigantic amount of Patuis. Alright. So Conk's still here. But he has to get through to whale number 2. He's gotten close. Every time he's fought in the whales. Every time he's fought the whales, he's gotten super close. No, not the dust. You have 31k Patuis. That's sick. Alright, predictions live. You got 40 seconds left on them. Oh my god, I'm gonna ban you. 4k Patuis in Garibaldi. 260 Patuis on Concrete. That's a lot of mustard. That's a lot of mustard on the beat. That's too much. That's too much mustard. That's too much mustard. It's smothered.
Obonga says, eat this onion.
Oh god, it's gonna explode. Get me out of here.
That's what my brain feels like now. This is your brain on fucking drugs.
Both of these fighters have dealt with custody battles involving their children.
Oh, that one was like at almost the exact second. Alright, are you guys done? Are you happy with how you decided to live your lives for the last minute? Ooh, Angry Tentacles misses at 52.
Oh god, it's gonna explode! Get me out of here!
Apparently not. Anyways, Garibaldi takes game 1.
Oh god, it's gonna explode! Get me out of here! Oh god, it's gonna explode! Get me out of here!
Help. I'm honestly not even that mad at that foolery. It's honestly better that he fooleried instead of like wasting guts on charge. He needs to do something though. Oh my god, you fucking dumbass wall. Do something. Not that. Alright, Garibaldi takes that 2-0. Good games, Nash. Concrete makes it out 4th overall for today. Kind of was asleep at the wheel at a couple of those matches. Thank you, brother. I'm pretty happy with how he did. Like I said, always glad to make it out of pools. If you are playing Monster Rancher, just having a build consistent enough to make it out of pools into a top cup bracket, you've made a pretty good build. Alright, so we need to do winners finals. We're going to have our best 3 out of 5. We're going to have a rematch of Bismarck, or another pools rematch. We're going to have Bismarck versus First Breath. Ooh, I'm hungry. Trying to figure out what I want to convince Casey to get for food after I finish this up. Thinking maybe a little Cece's Pizza. Maybe a little Chipotle. Alright, you got Bismarck, you got First Breath, you got Minute to Predict. Remember, this is going to be a 3 out of 5, so the monster has to win 3 games total. Changes things up a little bit. There are some monsters who are definitely better than a 2 out of 3 format than a 3 out of 5 format. Nash, what is this emote? That little dude is having so much fun in that car seat. It's not that I want Farah to lose, because I think they entered a very good monster. But I do want to see Whale Grand Finals. That would be actually the second time Whale Grand Finals would be on my stream. The first time was during the Tropical Cup, where we had an Intelligence Zilla Tiger versus a Power Zilla Pixie. So apparently if you build a whale and you enter my tournament, it's going to do good. Alright, Bismarck's got to make it through First Breath, though. We've seen First Breath can do it against these whales. It's got the tools to do so. Bismarck hits the 60 damage charge there. Procs First Breath's Anger into the Death Cutter. That would have been all of Bismarck's guts down the drain, so that was a super important dodge there. Minus 22 guts on the death punch there. Having a whale of a time. Yes, sir, brother. Dodges Death Cutter again. Goes for a scratch. Yeah, dude, Zilla's like a fan favorite. Has not hit a Death Cutter this set so far. It's kind of a shame that they never brought him back for like future games in the series. Alright, Bismarck takes that first game. Alright, gives him the backhand, the pimp slap. Little bit of withering there, a little bit of damage. Bismarck's still in this though. Belly attack. Little chunk of damage there. Gives him the backhand, minus 15 guts. First breath's going to get next attack. You feel like he got replaced by Lesion. I never actually realized how to pronounce that thing. Yeah, I guess they kind of... I guess they kind of feel the same, like, niche, kinda. Not bringing Zillow back was the biggest mistake. Oh. Shut up. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, I don't think First Breath has enough damage output with the basics to be able to bring this back. He needed to rely on the crit Death Cutter. Alright, Bismarck up, 2-0. Lesion is not as cool, just facts. It's not. And a lot of its combinations are weird in 4. Like the electric eel Baku is very gross. I think I like Lesion in 3 a lot better than I like Lesion in 4. Oh, Fury. Are we going to see a monster utilize Fury? For those of you who don't know, Fury is a really interesting battle special where, as you can see, the timer on it is incredibly short, but what it does is it's basically a combination of power and anger without any of the downsides of anger, where you do more damage and you do more guts down. Zilla Charge might be able to win this. Just regular Charge might be able to win this. That would have killed on a crit. And I believe Bismarck is going to take this 3-0. Too many cute monsters on the next games. Rhino Roller, the Pink Drill, Harry, Dog. There are a lot of monsters that I like. Alright, so we got our first whale in Grand Finals. Which means we're going to have a rematch between Garibaldi and First Breath. My favorite monster that's not in 2 is probably Puroro. I like Puroro a whole lot. I really like Monster Rancher 4's version of Mew. Ah! Sorry, y'all. Knocked my mic over. Alright, predictions up. Y'all got a minute. We've seen this tons of times again. We got Whale versus Clown. A tale as old as time at this point. Mogi reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist. Think of the scientist that merged his dog and his daughter. Now instead of a girl, it's Parappa the Rappa. Good lord. Alright, 1.6k Patuis on Garibaldi. 500 on First Breath. 800 on First Breath. 1.6 on Garibaldi. What do you want? Do you guys want Whale Clown Grand Finals or do you guys want Whale Grand Finals? I know what Nash wants. Real talk. Did anyone like or raise an Ogio? The actual, like, monster itself, I wasn't a big fan of Ogio, but I liked a couple of the subbreeds a lot. I liked the Raiden Ogio. That looked like a flamingo. And then maybe that's just it. I was about to say the Durahan Ogio, but I'm thinking of the Durahan that's the suzerain subbreed, where it has like a bell for a head. You're just here for the Patuis. Who did you bet on? Yeah. So I guess it's just the one subbreed. I think the Rhino Roller subbreed's kind of cute too. Oh. Procced Hurry, like the same frame that it used the Death Critter and it crit, but Garibaldi's still going to take the first game. I like Rhino Roller. I think he's just a little too icky in 4. 4 is just kind of gross looking in general, unfortunately. But, like, just, yeah. Like, you just have this dude, and he's kind of like a pillow pet that drives around on a wheel. That's super cute. But, 4's art style did not treat him kindly. Yeah. The only... Give me a bear riding a salmon steak. The only 4 redesign, like I said earlier, that I like a lot is I love, like, new gen Mew. Like, 4 and up Mew, where it's got, like, the button eyes and it's, like, more obviously a doll, is super cute. And it's one of my favorite designs in the series. So Garibaldi's up 2-1, or sorry, 2-0. He's trying his best to make this a all-whale winners or grand finals. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like the closed eyes, where that's the one where it definitely looks the least like a plushie, right? Three-collar Pandora. Monster Rancher 3-collar Pandora is one of my favorites. It's got one of my favorite monsters in the whole series, where it's the collar Pandora, and they all three look like little Dr. Mario pills. That one's awesome. 3 has my favorite form of gel, where so if you guys didn't know, the lore of 3 is that 3 is technically like the first game in the series, and that's why there's no combination in it. So monsters adapt to their environment rather than having like human intervention changing them around. So gel in 3 is what gel looked like before it really interacted with people a whole lot. Alright, we see the guard. Got Garibaldi back into the guts lead. Tail Ashes is probably the play here. He's just not attacking though. Alright, finally swings a belly attack, misses the 54. Another belly attack, hits that one. Ooh, First Breath has a big guts lead, though. I think Garibaldi's still winning. Oh, First Breath backs up. Yeah, Garibaldi takes that 3-1. We are having a whale versus whale grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. PETA be damned. I'm generally someone who likes, honestly, like, a lot of, like, ugly looking things. I think there's a lot of, like, creative space you can have in making things that kind of look inherently ugly. But I think the sad thing about Monster Rancher 4 is that they didn't really mean for them to be, like, inherently ugly. It just kind of looks like shit. Whereas, like, 3 isn't my favorite art direction in the series. I actually like 2 the best, art direction-wise. But the nice thing about 3 is having a cel-shaded game. It just ages so much better. All right. We got Whale Grand Finals. You got 1 minute to predict. You got Whale on the left. You got Whale on the right. These are almost exactly the same build. Patch's Whale has power. Nash's Whale has -1 to 19 nature, so he has a higher crit chance. Patch's Whale has Zilla Rush, and while Nash's Whale does not have Zilla Rush. Yeah, he's barely used Zilla Rush. I can think of one time that he's used it, and I'm pretty sure it missed. Alright, we got 20 seconds left on the bet. 6.6 Patui's on Bismarck. 6.8 Patui's on Garibaldi. Garibaldi has to win 2 sets, by the way. He has to reset bracket by winning the first set and then win a second set. So Bismarck has an easier chance of winning this just for the fact that he only has to win 1. There will be no bet, like second bet, if Garibaldi resets bracket. So if you're voting on Garibaldi, you want him, you have to hit, sorry, gosh, I got tongue-tied. If you want your Patui's for winning with Garibaldi, he has to win 2 sets. Garbabaldi. Did I really? Apparently I type how I speak. This tournament's funny, man. You'd never see this in like a standard like competitive tournament. 2 purebred Zillas in grand finals. They've almost all gone undefeated for the day. This format's really fucking funny. All right, Bismarck takes it at the last second. We were just talking about how he never uses Zilla Rush. Well, he used it. Yeah, this has been a good day. It's kind of weird trying to strike between like interesting, like unique formats and maybe something that might also just be like pure entertainment. I was a little worried with maybe the matches going a little bit slower because the monsters aren't that strong overall. Might be a little bit boring for everybody, but I've had a really fun day. There's been really fun builds, a lot of really fun matches, and I just appreciate you guys sticking with me and hanging out and watching these dumb monsters fight each other. Ooh, charge whiff there on the 51%. Garibaldi's not going to get a chance to attack again, I don't think. No, not even close. He might get to 40. 41. All right, Bismarck is up 2-0. Ooh, nobody hitting yet. Garibaldi hits a scratch. Big damage, 95 damage. Has a huge guts lead still. Goes for another scratch. Does not put Bismarck in the range to proc power. So Garibaldi's in a really good position right now. It's kind of like doing amiibo battles, Khalid. That's kind of a good way to put it. I think that's actually how Xenaga's described it to me before, too. Alright, I think Garibaldi's got this one in the bag. Alright, he's not going out 3-0. 2-1, Bismarck's favor. Sorry I wasn't commentating that one as well as I probably could have. I realized I hadn't updated the top 4 bracket image at all. So I'm doing that real quick. Okay. Alright, all updated. I can pay attention again. Alright, Garibaldi's up this game. He's got the guts lead. Was expecting power into crit Zilla Rush. That would be crazy. Belly attack on the 61. Dude, it's like 2 sumo wrestlers just going at it. These are some big boys. They're tiny big boys. Zilla's ginormous. Like when he's fully grown. Oh, hurry! Zilla Rush misses at 49! Oh my god. Ooh, you're currently training a Happy Mask. That's a fun monster. I love the sunflower design on the back of its cloak. Are you playing on the new version of the game? Alright, so we got a game 5. Garibaldi could potentially reset here. Dodges the 48% on the scratch. Neither of these boys are very accurate. Most of their moves are going to be a 50-50. So, as Nash said earlier in the chat, a lot of this is going to be a coin flip. Hits the 68% tail lashes. Crits, only does 50-something damage. Returns with his own tail lashes. He said that's a tail lash. You want to see this do 70%? Here you go. Dodges a 61% belly attack. Garibaldi still has the guts lead. Yes, this is 2-2 right now. So Garibaldi could potentially reset bracket, and we'd have to have another set. Goes for a belly attack. A little bit of damage. Bismarck misses the 58% belly attack. Ooh, charge at 51. Do we see a crit? Do we see power? We don't see power. I think Garibaldi has reset bracket. Zilla Rush might be able to do it. He goes for a scratch instead. I don't think this can do it. Garibaldi resets bracket. All right. So scores are back to 0. Charge misses. Garibaldi will take the win, Copium. Should have kicked him when he was down. Alright, nobody landing anything in this set so far. Whiffs the 49% on the charge. Zilla Rush looking mighty tasty right now. Goes for the belly attack. Just wants a little bit of chip damage in. Misses that too. This is maybe the least meaningful Grand I've ever been in, but it's so much fun. Yeah, this is a very goofy set. Finally a move lands. Garibaldi probably needs to scratch or charge here. He just doesn't decide to do shit. So Bismarck taking first game in the reset. Okay, Garibaldi hasn't hit a tech in a while. This shit really is just like two like giant toddlers kind of fighting each other, huh? Ooh, Zilla Rush. No crit, but puts Bismarck in the lead. Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like, it's just going to happen sometimes, right? When your moves kind of max out at like 50% chance to hit, things just sometimes just don't go your way. Oh, Bismarck does the stutter step, but he stutter steps right into a belly attack, and Garibaldi's going to take game number 2, 1-1 right now. Toddlers with wasp parents? What's wasp parents? Macho, you gotta look up Little Buff Boys from I Think You Should Leave. Okay. Message me about that later so I don't forget. White Anglo-Saxon Protestant? Oh, I thought parents that were always hovering was like tiger parents. Or maybe I'm getting things confused. Yeah, get his ass, Kahuna. Alright, looks like Bismarck's got this game in the bag. The little incidental weathering from the belly attacks really kept Garibaldi out from attacking, so Bismarck is up 2-1. But it's fine. Garibaldi, he came back from this situation. He was down 2-0, came back, won 3 in a row. Potentially do it now. Bismarck could close things out for us here. Garibaldi starts out with the charge. No crit. Nice little chunk of almost said chunk of change. Chunk of damage. Belly attack, 43. Ooh, misses the exact 50-50 on the charge. It's looking bad. Ooh, the belly attack. Bismarck can attack again. He goes for a belly attack. -6 guts. Tail lashes at 72. I don't think this will kill. Maybe on a crit. Could have possibly on a crit. He's thick on no other. That boy is stockpiling blubber. Oh, I think Bismarck has this, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if Garibaldi can do enough damage to bring this back. No, not even on a crit charge. Congratulations, Patch. You win the Whale Wars. You win first place. That was a very fun set. Bismarck takes the reset 3-1. And very funny grand finals. So let's go ahead and let me get all of this updated. Get all of this updated for you fine folks in the chat. Thanks everyone again for hanging out, watching these giant toddlers duke it out. Bielza Bubju, thank you for the follow. Always nice to have new people in chat. There was a lot of new people in chat today. But yeah, here's how things went down. So, Patch gets first place with his purebred Zilla, Bismarck. Nash, aka Mr. Moosebones, gets second place with his purebred Zilla, Garibaldi. Sfera gets third place with their Flare Death, First Breath. And then I, MachoCheeze, get fourth place with my Obelisk named Concrete. I had a lot of fun today. Thanks everyone for chilling out. We're sitting at 38 viewers right now, which is really fucking crazy for my channel, especially without a raid. Really appreciate the support today. I had a couple of new followers. I had a couple of new subscribers. Really appreciate that. And thanks everyone who entered today. And I had a really fun time with this format. So for me, after the Speeble has been done, I've been kind of struggling because I want to start streaming again on Thursdays, like outside of the Speeble. And I've been struggling like what I want to do. The new port came out. Obviously, playing that is like an easy thing to do now, but like everyone's been kind of playing that. Not that I don't want to play the port. So I think I finally decided on what I want to do on Thursdays. So Thursdays, it's going to be Thursdays, let's say 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to be doing a Nuzlocke challenge of the new Monster Rancher 2 port. I'm going to have very hard rules, and I think it's going to be interesting and entertaining. It's going to be all AI battles, so no control on my part, and there's going to be stat caps for each rank, so we can't just cheese the system and enter a monster that has monstrously higher stats. And we're going to be using the random function on the shrine as like our encounters. So that's going to be happening 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Thursday. That's going to be my regular stream day, and sometimes I stream these tournaments on Saturdays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. One Life Nuzlocke. I don't know, bro. I mean, there's a couple of spawns in the port that could potentially do that. There's a gel that starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in his stats. And we could potentially get that gel. And since it's a Nuzlocke challenge, I would have to run with it and see if he could survive. But yeah, congratulations again to Patch and Nash and Sphera and then myself for making top 4. Congratulations to Patch for winning the whole thing. And we got to find somebody to raid. And just thanks again everyone for hanging out. I had a lot of fun today, and I hope you guys did too. See if I got any friends who are streaming. Or anybody playing Monster Rancher. Sure, there's a lot more people playing Monster Rancher now than there probably ever have been on Twitch. We're being completely honest. Yeah, there's a lot. So we will raid this person called Alchemist Teeps. I guess apparently it's their first time playing Monster Rancher, so let's go and give them some love. Gonna go ahead and raid them. Looks like they are a... Ooh, they got a cute little VTuber avatar. They're like some sort of bunny creature.
Obonga says,
Goodbye,
"Eat this,
everybody.
Onions.